Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Dr. Crypto is back here and we'll be looking at Bitcoin obviously. What's happening, guys? I hope you are all safe. Actually, your portfolios, but well, that's why I was in the past days tweeting and I was saying I'm not gonna enter any trade because obviously we are in December and we were kinda looking like bullish, coming up back from 53k to almost 60,000. We were about to pass that. I longed that move, but afterward I exited and I said, if for those who are following me on Twitter, they know. I said I'm not gonna enter any trade. That was actually because of this. Because December is a good month for Bitcoin, but I would expect a lot of price movement, fake ones, and also kind of manipulations to happen. And I would call this manipulation, even though, if you ask me if I'm really confident that we are still in a bull run and we are going up, well, with this, what happened last night, I'm not confident 100%. Maybe I was yesterday. Because we broke a lot of things that we shouldn't normally have to, all right? In my yesterday video, I've showed to you that we have to hold at least this line, which we used to hold since we were jumping back up from 29,000-ish, right? Of course, we broke through it. Now the question is, you see I have a couple of these bucks. I had them, if you were following me, I had them since a long time. We were just coming slowly up, right? So I have them still in here, expand them to hit this more to this side to see the price action in the future. But the thing is, guys, of course, since we broke under this trend, important trend line that I think you are so far familiar to it, okay, you can basically just neglect these lines. I don't care about them anymore since we are under this line. So guys, the question will be tonight, today, or whatever, when we daily candle will be closed, where it's gonna be. You never know. My hope would be, as a Bitcoin bull at the moment, that we will come back, we will close it above, I don't know, 52, 53,000. Is it possibility? It is a possibility. Yes, it's far from many expectation, even bulls, but it is a possibility. No, we don't know where we're going, okay? We plunged to 40, this is Binance charts, 42,000. It was very aggressive downside movement, and now we are in between. We don't know where it's gonna go, up or down. Of course, up we're gonna have to face this line, and of course down we have these supports box in here. All right, so now we are at the moment in this area, which is also could be support or resistance. We'll see. We have to wait. We have to be patient and see. And if you're asking me, yes, I wasn't in any trades since my last trade from 54 to 57, as you guys know. And I said in December, I will not enter any trades. Well, I wanted to short around 59,000. But in December, I rather not to short because this was the best month historically for the Bitcoin, right? And altcoin, and I mean, all liquidities. Anyways, the thing is, I have my portfolio and I haven't sold a single dollar of any of my altcoins because I'm holding a lot of altcoin at the moment. If you follow me, guys, you know I'm so bullish on Cosmos, Atom, and also I have a lot of Litecoin. But as you see yesterday, that Cosmos was doing very well. It was let me just take a look at CoinMarketCap very quick. So Cosmos was doing perfectly good. It's at 32, but yeah, of course we were going very nicely up, and I wouldn't expect Cosmos as a high cap, trustable, good altcoin to hold because all of the good altcoins actually drop when Bitcoin drops. Some of these altcoins which are, I mean, they just been existing to be pumped, they could be pumped. I don't know if we have any of those in the first page. Well, we do not have, but they are in the top of the Binance. I've seen there are like some of them, I don't know, I've seen Cos was pumping very hard. I don't even remember what the name of the project was. Cosentus, something like that. It was well, it was wild. It was interesting, but I'm not interested in it anymore. So this project that they've been doing for the whole time, they've been pumping, and I don't see any reason for them to be pumped. If we go quickly to the second page of the coin market cap to see if anything is pumping in here, well, you see everything is I mean, in 7 days, let's say, yeah, everything is just dying. Now the thing is, guys, I want to bring to you in the charts, there is, I mean, you cannot say anything at the moment. Okay, if you are toward bear, if you are bearish, if you've been bearish all the way, I mean, up in here and down in here, because I know a lot of YouTubers, all of people have been bearish since 29,000. They never became bullish until 69,000, and now they are celebrating. Well, if you are with those people, then yeah, you have some word to say. We are under 50,000, under the line, broke a lot of support. So you could say, you could argue that we are in a bear market, and I, at the moment, don't have any logical response to you in the charts to say, fine, we have to wait and see this daily candle, where it closed, and more importantly, tomorrow we have to see where the weekly candle will close, fine. If the daily candle will not close us above 52, 53, where I want to see that, and potentially higher if this happens, everything is possible in Bitcoin, is about surprises, then I will be looking for the weekly candle, and I will not sell. I will not sell, guys. Nothing is here financial advice. You're gonna go ahead and research and decide what you're gonna do. I'm not gonna sell. Yeah, I might be wrong, and it could be the end of the market, I don't know. But at the moment, nothing has convinced me. Of course, there are more bearish scenarios since yesterday video, but today I'm still holding and I'm still waiting. Yes, I've lost on my portfolio as well. Cosmos, actually, because yesterday was doing good, and after the crash, it's just coming back to the price that I accumulated, so not a big deal. But for example, in my Litecoin bag, which I was accumulating around 200-ish, yes, of course I've lost. I'm in a loss, but you know, so far I am not that, I mean, disappointed of the market, and there is no reason. Now I want to show you something in the let's say we check Bitcoin outflow in the exchanges. Make sure you follow me in the Twitter. Let me just open up the Twitter, so look at it. This is my Twitter, right? Make sure you give me a follow on Twitter, because I actually tweet very often. I tweet much more than I make video because it's much easier. Yeah, this is my new NFT I got. Dr. Crypto, you are seeing me right in here. It was a cool stuff. I mean, they've been called funky authors, of course, not so quite famous, but I like it. Came to my attention, especially they minted some with lab code and doctor style, so I like that, right? So here it is, guys. I just posted in my Twitter, so make sure you follow me in Twitter, so we will be more in touch. This is the Bitcoin inflow outflow from the exchanges, and this blue line is basically the Bitcoin reserve in the exchange. And guys, look how sharp it's been dropping. Even though yesterday we were just crashing to 42,000, it's still dropping massively. What that tells you, that actually tells me that this is kind of manipulation, and they whales and whoever, I don't know, El Salvador or whoever, they are just buying, they want to get it for cheaper price. They are accumulating, they are buying out of the exchange. As soon as some big monies comes inflow to the market, and in fact there is not much of Bitcoin reserve in the exchanges, so that will actually push the price of Bitcoin massively. That's what I'm actually saying. So this is one thing obviously to consider. And if we wanna check some, actually before that, I wanna just go through some news. But before that, guys, we need some fluctuation. I mean, don't get offended, but I like this move to the downside. But I was so tired and bored when we were just hovering around some, I don't know, price action for 2000 up and 2000 down daily. That's boring. In Bitcoin chart, that's boring. We need some fluctuation to jump in actually in December. And think about it. If we really want to go to Bitcoin, I don't want to say 100,000 or any other price. If we want to really go and make new all-time high, and if we want to go up, we need some, hard movement in the price, I would say. Yes, we need these kind of big candles done and potentially big up. And eventually, if we make it, if we are bull and bull wins, and we are going toward upside, this is kind of, in 2017, during that time, even though the price movement shouldn't be that big, because we were just coming from Bitcoin less than $1,000 all the way to $20,000. You can understand the difference when Bitcoin is 50 to 60,000. The difference is, I remember in a single night I was looking at the chart and Bitcoin was just going non-stoppable from I think 10 to 12,000 all the way to 18,000, 19,000, and that was in a single night, I remember. All right, so that was how it was about to move. And I remember in 2017 we had a lot of dip. I probably will show you later, because this video will be long a lot. I don't want to go through that to make long videos. So maybe in other videos I will make about the correction that we had, 25%, 30%. We had a lot of correction while in 2000 parabolic bull run. But anyways, some news what we have here in Bitcoin.com. Yeah, I saw this Senator Elizabeth Warren is just bringing up some concern about environmental activities of Bitcoin. This is not in something new, and it caused the crash when Elon Musk just took us from, I don't know, 64,000 to 29,000. That bear cycle started with that Tesla sold 10%, and they were saying that Bitcoin is not environmental friendly and all. So this is nothing new, but it came out 16 hours ago from Elizabeth Warren. And yeah, here we have US Treasury Secretary Yellen says she's undecided whether the Fed should issue digital currency. Well, again, a negative news, but I don't think it has that huge of the impact. Maybe this news is actually more important about India, because there was a lot of speculation that India is about to ban crypto. And finally, I don't know if everybody saw that news, but it's just one day ago they came and said, bros, we are not banning crypto. We just want to regulate it, which is actually in the long term is a good thing for crypto. If you see a lot of bullish people, they're looking for regulation. Why? Because when the clearly good regulation comes out from every country and they say to the people, do this, do not do this, okay? Then they can understand exchanges, centralized exchanges, and those bigger companies that they want to get into Bitcoin and crypto market and bring their money and invest, what is the limit they can do, right? So when some companies see the regulation, some big monies, some exchanges, they see the regulation and they understand the limits in the cryptocurrency, then there would be probably billions to trillions of money inflowing to crypto, because this cryptocurrency is quite interesting, all right? Probably is interesting to all investors right out there, but they are not confident to get into it because they don't see any regulation around it. So this is not something bad in the long term for Bitcoin. Yeah, potentially this news coming out could have a short-term impact on the price of Bitcoin, but in long term, I would say this is something good. In Cointelegraph, what we have, I saw the article saying that Bitcoin could consolidate until 2022, and then we're gonna have 22 upside movement. So I didn't see something more interesting. I have to go through the news maybe later on. This is Trader says, this is actually important. I seen today, good, I saw it now again, but I have to share it with you guys. Look, Trader says Atom could eventually do an AVAX-like surge to $100, which I am really confident about. This is not because I'm reading this. I told all of my friends and all of the people around me that I'm buying Cosmos, and I will think of selling after we are above $100. I will think about it, right? I'm not saying that I will sell, because Cosmos, this project is seriously, I'm not here to promote it, and I never When I'm talking about it in my price analysis video, I never decide before the video I will talk about Cosmos, because I don't like to like share my altcoins to others, and I mean, you don't know the market, where market goes. But this one, Cosmos, with 5 billion, I mean, has a big ecosystem. Cosmos, all right, has a fixed supplies, has, I mean, a strong team, everything. This is the blockchain that brings the interoperability. That means that the project on it can be connected to different chains as well. This is very unique that none of others are offering. Aeron was my favorite, but it's still, I don't believe it's better than Cosmos. Fundamentally, all of them, especially Avalanche, Algorand for me has nothing. I'm sorry, I've been a fan of Algorand, but since that pump, the big pump that we have had like for twice or even more, I think took it from 1.7 to $3 in one 15-minute candle, it became just ugly to me. I didn't really like that. I mean, Algorand, and I don't see any ecosystem and anything is available, but it's just cool for transfer. And where we are, like, yeah, Polkadot, I mean, has a big ecosystem just like Cosmos. I mean, Cardano, of course, not that big of an ecosystem. They're just launching on smart contracts. They are just building on it. Yeah, the DEX is coming out. We have to see that what Sunday Swap will be doing. Yeah, probably I should stop here and not to make this video longer. I will make a video again later talking about altcoin. So guys, 48,000, we are just, I don't know what we're doing exactly, but we are just making some, this is one of our hourly candles, small candles, and we'll see. Finally, these are all not important. If you want to take a look on something, take a look at the daily candle and see where it's gonna be closing. Hopefully it's gonna be, it's hard to whoever I say that I hope that we will close above, first of all, 52,000 at least, or even more, and potentially maybe we can make this a green hammer. Yeah, it sounds funny at the moment because we need to go to 54, 55,000 and close it there, right? But guys, everything is possible. I mean, we remain hopeful for the bull cycle because I'm so excited about more alt season to come. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Sorry if it was a little bit long. I wanted to share these ideas with you. Make sure if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and of course you share your ideas with me in the comments down below. Thank you. Nice weekend.